Right was like
a lot of the right-wing spokespeople, figureheads, thought leaders have been, and this certainly isn't new, but they have been waging a new front in the culture war. Disney movies, Pixar movies especially, have been a frequent target for their attacks. You know, Rob bravely waded into the battlefields to go see Lightyear, despite there being a same-sex relationship in that movie and ultimately cultural Marxism. But now that they've moved on from pieces of entertainment and pop culture to corporations. And over the past week or so, I guess a couple weeks, we've seen various attacks levied against some of our favorite woke corporations. We're talking Bud Light, Target, and now Chick-fil-A. Oh, also, sorry, just coming across the wire, Milk-Bone. Milk-Bone, our beloved dog treats, apparently has a pride-themed jug of rainbow bones, and that is now on the boycott list for the right.
They're turning the dogs gay.
I'm wondering, the dogs are gay.
That's so stupid.
The dogs that hump anything that moves.
The dog, dude. My dog. Yeah, well, dogs without wieners hump things that aren't objects, that aren't animals. They will hump a toy. I love that it says, it's just a parsing issue because it's, if you go on Amazon, which is also a woke corporation because it traffics this nonsense, it literally reads Milk-Bone Pride Flavor Snacks Dog Treats. But I think what is a pride flavor?
It tastes gay.
Yeah.
It's gay flavored. You know, we all know that flavor.
It's so stupid. But I think it's Milk-Bone Pride Flavor Snacks. They're flavor snacks as opposed to the non-flavor snacks.
They're already rainbow colored. Like Milk-Bone bones already were multicolored. They just threw a pride flag on it, and it looks like they're reallocating some of the proceeds to human rights campaign, which ultimately that type of a move helps their tax liability. These corporations will just take your money, then give it away, then write off that donation to lower their tax burden. They're doing it in the name of positive PR. They want you to think that they're sympathetic to whatever cause you're interested in. They do it for all these types of projects. Wounded Warrior Project. How many fucking times have we seen a Wounded Warrior Project benefit through some corporate endeavor? It's all the fucking time. It's ultimately just to help their tax liability.
Yeah. And with the money that they're saving, they give it to conservative politicians so they can get lower taxes in the first place. You know, these woke corporations.
Absolutely.
It's just not necessary. And this is what there's a lot of ways to attack this. One of them that I love is that, like, the right had this like split second where they wanted to come off as the cool kids, and they kind of pulled it off for a second. As the left was saying, like, here's how you have to present, like, here's the words you have to use in a sentence. Then as the left is trying to use inclusive language, we'll say, and, you know, there's a potential for people at one point or another to feel like they're the victims of cancel culture or whatever you want to call it. The right was like, yo, I'm going to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. And that line alone is the line of like a cool person being like, I'm me. And it's not too different from someone who is in the LGBTQ plus community being like, I'm going to be how I'm going to be, and you're going to have to accept it. You have to accept me for me. But that time was about 4 weeks. And now they're like, let me see the kid's balls before he goes swimming. And Chick-fil-A's too woke. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
They're going after Milk-Bone because they're selling like tiny treats to gay men with dogs.
Thank you for listening to this sample of the Insurgents podcast. To hear the rest of this episode and for more bonus content, please subscribe at theinsurgents.substack.com.